Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Here at Fish-n-Fun, we sell Ranger boats and Lance campers. We've got a beautiful bluebird sky here to do a video today. Look at this. Just beautiful. But anyways, it's been a minute since I've done a video. Oh, look at me. It's a dress down day, by the way. Look at this. Got my game day apparel on, rooting on the Tide tomorrow. We are a day away from some glorious college football, but that's not what this video is about. We're going to be touring the 2026 Lance 650. This camper pairs well with the 150, 250, and 350 series single rear wheel short bed truck. Now, I know a lot of you payload police watching the video right now said, oh, you just said 150. Yes, I did. I don't have a crystal ball to tell me what your truck's payload is, so if it's not enough, get a bigger truck and buy this. I'll need to hear about it in the comments. Got little bugs on it. Need to wash this sucker up because it just took a long haul from Lancaster, California to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Very long destination. And it actually took me like 6 months to get this thing in. I placed the order almost 6 months ago. They're already hollering at me over the intercom, so before we get to see the inside, I gotta go get that real quick. Let's talk weights and price on this thing before I let you see the inside of this beauty. So the weight on this thing is 2,086 pounds. Can you see that? There we go, 2,086 pounds. That's with your optional equipment over here, such as the AC unit, the awnings, the backup camera, solar panel, TV, max roof vent, all that fun stuff. Now there's been quite a bit of confusion on these campers here recently about weights. So you get on the internet, on Lance's website, and somebody sees that the 650 weighs 1,803 pounds, I think it was, or 13, something like that, 1813, I think. And then you call me, you ask what the weight is, and then I tell you this, 2,086. Weights online, that's before any added options, like the ones I just went over, the AC unit, the solar panel, stuff like that. So you really got to do your digging here. Make sure that the camper that you're wanting to purchase weighs what you think it weighs. Base price on this unit is $35,282. Factory options, destination charges brings it to a total meaningless suggested retail price of $45,051.25. And I think you just caught on to what I said. That's meaningless. This is total crap. I don't sell near that. You call me, you get the BSRP pricing. That's Brad's suggested retail pricing. Hell of a lot better than this. It'll tickle your fancy, and you'll be glad that you made the trip here. But anyways, let's walk on in. 650 is a really neat camper. So as soon as you walk in, you're greeted with the large dinette over here. It's a large U-shaped dinette. I can sit down right here. Look at me, I'm all comfy. Got my little table right here that I can snack on, play my board games. I can go all the way around this guy. Actually, I can't because there's a post right there. So you can't go all the way around it on one trip, but I can walk over here to the other side. Am I making you dizzy yet? And then we can go over here until it stops us again. But holy cow, there we go. Very comfortable dinette. When you make this thing into a bed, which you can, all of the Lance truck campers that have the dinette option, this thing is 36 inches by 72 inches by 36 inches. So it's 6 foot long, 3 foot wide. Plenty of space for somebody to lay on. The cushions are comfy. And if you look behind this cushion, look at this. We got this little secret compartment. Not so secret anymore now that I showed everybody on the internet. We got us a little bit of cubbyhole storage up top here. If you want to use it, just take that bungee, put it down, get it out of the way. There you go. You can put your stuff up there, put that bungee back up to hold it. Got a couple little cabinets over here on the left side and then one on the right side. Our Howard Miller clock is back. That right there tells you it's Miller time. All right, we got us a key rack, handy dandy key right there, and that's how you use it. There is just a little bit of storage underneath here. Let me move this cushion. trying to do all this one-handed for you. It's not that deep, but it is a little bit of you know, room in there to store some of your items that you don't want people to find. Or if you want people to find it, it doesn't matter. You know, you don't have to put your secrets in there. I ain't going to tell nobody. But the window over here in the dinette, look at this. We got that dual pane acrylic window. Undo all these clips. One hand, screw, tighten. I tightened it too much. Look how far this thing opens. There we go. That was one-handed, by the way. But look how much usable this window is versus like your glass ones. Your glass ones only come out like right here. That does not allow much air to flow through the camper or much light to come in. You might be wondering, Brad, how do you keep the bugs out? Well, one, you're camping. You're not going to keep all the bugs out. But two, you do have this bug shade right here. So this will allow for you to keep all them massive, you know, pests out of the camper, all the bugs. Then you also have a nightshade. Block out everybody from peeking in your camper. So, very neat feature there. I like how far it kicks out. If you're wondering where the battery's at, that's underneath this cushion. You have a single battery compartment in there. Also where all your wiring is. There's your freshwater tank up there. All right, moving on. What do you want to see next? Bathroom. The 650, I haven't got to video one of these in such a long time. Like I told you outside, this thing took me almost 6 months to get in from when I first ordered it. So we got our toilet. Let's give it a little bathroom test. Step in. Now this one, it's a little tight. But how much room do you actually need to let loose in here? You know what I mean? Kind of like it. I feel like I'm in a race car. I don't know why that come to head or it come to mind, but it did. So I spit it out. But yeah, we got us a nice little armrest over here. If you're over here really straining, you need to take a little break. Lean over, take 5, you know, get back to it. Hunch over. What's the proper position here? Lift the feet up, put your little step stool in here. Yeah, I don't know. Something I saw on the internet. We got this little medicine cabinet here. Cute little sink. Got hot and cold water over here. Toilet paper holster. This thing keeps it dry. Keeps it from, you know, wadding up on you. We got our nice little shower head here. I can just sit here and just, you know, get a little bit more out. Take it on the rear end. You know, a little bit of wash action. Then you don't need this. You can totally do away with this. Get you even more space. But yeah, I got a good amount of space in here. Then you got your ducted heat vent. You're not going to be cold in here. You want to see how much head space we got? Okay, let's stand up. So this one has a little less head space and a little less space for your shoulders and everything than some of the other models, but this one's doable for a guy like myself. It's going to be a little cramped. I'm not going to spend forever and a day in here. Watch the head coming out there. Yeah, I'm not going to spend forever and a day in there, but you get in, you get out, you got enough space to do what you need to do. And for reference, I'm 6'1" and about $190 right now. A little bit of storage over here to the left of the microwave. Throw your solo cups up here, your paper plates, dishes, utensils, whatever you want to throw up there you can. We got us a single bowl sink. Would you call this a bowl? No, bowls are circular, right? Yeah, you just got a single dish or single sink here. 2-burner stove top. These things remove, make for easy clean. Pop it back in there. This is run on gas, obviously. We've got our convection microwave air fryer all in one deal. So that is an added option. So is this. So is our AC unit here. Believe it or not, you can actually get one without this. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. But I don't know if you're noticing this. I just told you I'm 6'1". I'm probably 6'2" with the shoes. Look how much headspace I have. You have like 76 inches of interior height in here. I mean, everywhere. This is amazing. I mean, you would think that for a box that sits in the bed of your truck that you'd be really lacking some space, but I'm in this box. I've got no issue with headspace. Don't feel claustrophobic, anything like that. And I can move around. I can move. Look at this. I could have another person in here with me and I wouldn't be shoulder to shoulder with them. We got us a true queen size mattress here, 60 by 80 inches. Got a couple reading lamps up there. There is our refrigerator. Now, there's a lot of people that complain about the placement of the fridge. So, I don't know. I don't mind where it's at. It opens up the way that you would want it to open, you know, where you can easily grab things from the kitchen area here. There's no problem in the bed. If anything, it keeps your beer closer to you in the bed so you don't have to get up. And we all know that we're getting lazier nowadays. That's why they have remotes to like AC units, not this one, but the Truma ones. You got a remote to that, you got a remote to the TV, you got a remote for the jacks, you got all these remotes, so you know your lazy ass doesn't have to get up and do anything. And just think of it that way. Fridge, you don't have to get up to get your drink or, you know, make you a sandwich. I don't eat in bed though, so I don't know. It is a three-way fridge. It runs on AC, DC, and gas. So you got all three selections there. If you're running down the road, you can run it on, you know, gas or DC, which is battery power. A lot of people prefer to run it on battery going down the road, so you know you don't burst into flames whenever you pull into a gas station parking lot with open flame running on gas. But yeah, I mean, you got all the room that you need in here. The fridge, again, the only other place would be to put it is move it forward over here, but then you're, you know, losing dinette space. Plus, if you take anybody with you, you could sleep two up here, one comfortably down here. If you put the fridge forward, you're taking away from your dinette space, and that would also convert into a bed. So I like where it's at. I think it was thought out pretty well. Got a little bit of storage over here past the fridge, little closet. It's dark in there. Tell me if you see something peeking at me in there. What is that, a wireless phone charger, a little space to put your CPAP machine, 110 outlet, reading lamps, our fan, our TV, radio, more plug-ins. So you have plenty of plug-ins up here. You have ducted heat also. Another window on the right side over here to open up, allow that air to flow through. And that TV does swing out towards your dinette area. And I'll show you something cool when we get outside. All right, so here we are on the front. So 650 is the introductory Lance camper to the non-Squire line. So your Squire series are going to be cheaper, lighter, and a little bit different than this. Different windows, different components, different nose cap. Like the nose cap on this thing is called TPO. It's like a car bumper. I'm here beating the crap out of this thing. Got a little bit of buggage on my hand now. But yeah, so that's kind of like your car bumper. You could take a ball bat to that thing and not crack it. I like this because most campers that have a laminated fiberglass nose cone on them, they're prone to crack. If a rock comes up and slaps them, you can get spider cracking. Over time, that adhesion could, I'm not saying it will, but it could start to delaminate on the front there. That's where you start to see it on a lot of the other type of campers out there. So Lance, we can't do that. There's no possible way because we got TPO. Now on the sides here, you're going to notice we got the dual pane acrylic windows. They're tinted. Can't see through them in the daytime, but at nighttime you'll want to use your night shades. Here's what I love right here. All electric jacks. You know how much easier that makes everything? You don't have to sit here and crank on it. Although, if you have a dead battery and have to, you can. I don't have no fingernails, so that was harder than it needed to be. But you'll flip that switch down, get to cranking, or use the Happy Jack Supply drill adapter to drill them up and down. But keep your batteries topped off. You shouldn't have to do all that. Had to go inside and grab that key that I hung up on the key rack to unlock everything out here. Keep on making them rookie mistakes, you know. So right here, what you're looking at is the Truma combi system. This is your water heater and your furnace all in one. Runs on gas and electric. You have both options. You can run on either or a combination of both. I had this in my Lance Enduro travel trailer. It was a very good unit. I don't think we've had one brought yet. Just a testament to how good of a unit that is. Very efficient too. We got our onboard water fill here, so you can carry up to 22 gallons of fresh water on the go with you if you're not somewhere where you can plug into shore water. We've got our outdoor shower. All my people out there that like to put on a show, here's your chance. You can strip down. I'm not telling you to. I don't know if that's legal or not. It may not be legal, so don't hold me to that. But maybe I should skip this part. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to keep it in. We're going to keep it in. I've come to the decision we're going to keep that in. You can strip down, take everything off, show everybody what the good Lord gave you. You got hot and cold water out here. Do your outdoor shower. Do your thing. Grab this handle. Just give yourself a little rinse off. Now on mine, when I had my truck camper, I would use it to rinse off the dog paws. That way they're not tracking stuff into the camper, you know. Rinse off the cooking utensils that you use over there going all hibachi on that Blackstone. I like to carry mine with me. Here we go. 30 amp shore power connection. All your campground connections are on this side. Where's the other ones? There's your city water connection. There's your black water flush. So if you need to clean out that black tank, you can. Don't use the same hose. Use a separate hose. That would give you a weird flavor to your onboard water if you use the same hose. We don't want to do that. But you can hook up to that, rinse that black tank, and get everything kind of loosened up and cleaned out on the inside. We've got a little storage door over here on the side. A little stink bug. We'll name that one. That one's a female. That one's Sally. We got this magnetic clip up here to hold up the door. There's our little useless sewer pipe. Look at this. This will not house a 20-foot sewage pipe. You could use that for other things, like storing your dog's poop bags, or throw some Chacos in there. That was really random. I don't know. You'll find something. You'll get clever and creative and come up with something. But we do have a little storage space right here on the outside of the camper. All right, we'll start down here, work our way up. See that right there? That is your sewer connection. Just like a traditional style travel trailer or fifth wheel or anything, you got a connection right here to hook your sewer hose to drop your black and gray water. Your low water drains are somewhere right there to the right. Can you see that? I don't know if that camera focused real well, but your other low water drains are right there to the right. 110 outlets on the outside. Park and satellite connections. Rear manual awning. That way you can run this thing out and not get immediately soaked if it's raining when you walk out of the camper. Backup camera. That's another added option that I went over on this. It's upside down. Here we go. Backup camera. On top we have a solar panel. There is no ladder on the side or on the back, so I can't show you the roof, but there's your solar panel. Stuck up about an inch if you saw it. Little swing out handle action. We're certified green, go earth, saving earth one camper at a time. Here is our 120-pound, or you could call it 5-gallon propane tank. Now this is a horizontal tank. It's a custom tank. Let me tell you, these things are expensive. I priced one out the other day. It was like $450, $500 just for this tank because of the custom weld attachments to it, I guess. That could have been made up. I don't know. I do know it's expensive, $450 to $500, but I think that it's because the weld attachments on it. Oh, you got lights all over the camper too. I didn't point that out. You got the patio light here on the back, on the left side, on the right side. Those are two-way lights. One is a white light and one's an amber light. Then you got these two beautiful docking lights to light it up at nighttime too. Use those when you're backing into a spot at nighttime. That way you can see it through the backup camera. We've got two outdoor speakers out here. You can run the TV through them. And speaking of the TV, look at that. You can be out here. You got your little propane connection over here. Get your little grill over here. Got the TV on. And on a beautiful Saturday morning, you got your favorite team playing on. Like I said, we're in college football season now. You can sit here and watch the game, have it coming through your speakers. I don't think life could get better, could it? I don't know, you tell me. We got us a auto awning here on the side. This is fully electric. You hit a button inside, it extends itself. You hit another button and it retracts itself. And then you also got a nice LED light strip at the very end of it. That's pretty much it, guys and girls. All right, so again, that was the 2026 Lance 650. I placed the order back in early July, so we just got this camper in Wednesday, and today is Friday, so I've had it for 2 days now. Already had like 4 or 5 calls on this thing, so it's a very popular camper. A lot of demand towards it since it's one of the lighter ones, and it took me forever and a day to get this thing in. So I should probably get a few more on order since it's taken that long. I didn't know it would. But again, this one comes in at 2,086 pounds dry with the optional equipment over here. That puts you in 150, 250, 350 short bed, single rear wheel territory. Base price $35,282. Factory options, destination charge, and all totaled out brings you to a total meaningless suggested retail price of $45,051.25. If you want the BSRP, which is Brad's suggested retail pricing, call 423-892-6272. I'll gladly hook you up. I'm not going to quote over email. I don't do that. I don't need everybody else knowing what I sell at. So call me. I'll give you a price. Whatever I tell you over the phone is stone. That's what it is. I don't like haggling. Nobody has time for that. I don't. You don't. I respect your time, and I respect my time as well. So we get you the price. If you like it, we do business. If you don't like it, I understand. There's no hard feelings. 423-892-6272. And I've got some really exciting news coming for all of you watching. Just stay tuned. Be patient with me. I'm having to be patient too. You know how bad I want to tell you and can't. But yeah, really exciting stuff coming your way here soon, so stay tuned. Hit the notification bell up in the corner. One of these days I'm going to be able to tell you, and you want to see the video that, you know, I'm able to tell you, right? So very exciting stuff coming. Shouldn't be more than 2 months away. Already got, you know, one of the first things. I can't really say too much without giving it away, so we'll stop there. Exciting stuff coming though. But if you're interested in any of my Lance truck campers, I've got just about every model in stock right now. We do turn a lot and we turn them quick, but I always try to replace what's going out. So just give me a shout, 423-892-6272. If you haven't liked the video already, go ahead and do so. Join the wait, no, that's for a later part. Like the video, let YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about, might be enjoyable to watch. You can comment on the video. I respond to as many as I see. And then also hit the subscribe button. Join this Fish and Fun family. We are growing every day. I love it. I love having all the new family members, you know, here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Even if you're not buying a camper here, you know, I appreciate everybody that tunes in to watch these. So until next time, y'all take care, stay safe, and I hope your team wins tomorrow, unless you're Vandy. Goodbye.